What's up, guys? It's TheMagicMan, and today I have a deck tech. So, Khans of Tarkir has been out for a while, and the Pro Tour has already happened, and so has the World Series of Magic, or whatever it's called. But today I have a standard deck tech. This is what I'm currently running in standard. So, right now, let's just start off with the creatures. Oh, it needs to focus. So let's zoom in a bit. Alright. So this is a standard 60 card deck. It is blue, green, black, or Sultai. So we are running 3 Dacromystics. Dacromystic is a very, very, very underrated card. It's really, really good with Chasm Skulker and just delving things. Controlling what your opponent gets. You can do it like every turn and see if they can see what every other card they get. Alright, so we're running 3 Thasas. Thassa is a great god. She is a great card in general. It's a 3 mana 5/5 if you have the Devotion, which usually Devotion is never a problem. And you can pay 2 to make her unblockable, which is great. Alright, then we are running 2 Chasm Skulker. Chasm Skulker is great, especially when you're drawing a bunch of cards. Like in this deck, you will be drawing a bunch of cards, and it just makes him stronger. And when he dies, you get a bunch of 1/1s, which will help you block. Alright, we're running 2 Coursers. So, Courser, really, really good. I don't think I have to explain why she's good. Reveal the top card. Whenever you play a land, you gain life. It's a 2/4, so it doesn't die to Anger of the Gods. It's very, very hard to kill. It does die to enchantment removal, but overall it's a really, really good card. Alright, then we are running 2 Wall of Frosts. Wall of Frost is, it gets us our Devotion. It's a blocker, 0/7, and it makes sure against those aggro decks that their creatures don't untap during their next untap phase. Alright, then we are running 3 Master of Waves. Master of Waves is one of our win conditions. It's just in general a good card. If you have 3 of them on the field, your elementals are 4/3s, I think? Yeah, if you have 3 of them out. Alright, then we're running 2 Sidisi. Now, Sidisi is one of our, another one of our win conditions, just getting her out so that we can get our 2/2 zombies and just swing in for lethal. Alright, so now on to our enchantments. We don't have many enchantments in here, but one is we are running 2 Whip of Erebos. So those are our enchantments. Now on to our sorceries. So we are running 2 Thoughtseize for hand disruption, control, just so that we can get rid of the Siege Rhinos in their hands, or their Storm Breath Dragons, or whatever may come up, depending on what match we're playing. 2 Sign in Bloods, great card draw. Hopefully they will come out with some more card draw that doesn't cost 2 black, that is 2 mana. I was running Sign in Blood for a while, but it wasn't really getting, it was 3 mana, and that was usually too much for the games I was playing. We are running 2 Commune with the Gods. Very, very good. We can get our creatures and or enchantments, so we can get our gods, we can get Whip, we can get Courser, but also we can get a bunch of things in our graveyard for Delve. Our other win condition is Villainous Wealth. We are running 1 Villainous Wealth. It's, I think it's a very underrated card. If you go late game, which this deck usually does, it's very, very powerful. Alright, so now into our instants. So we are running 2 Thassa's Rebuff. Devotion, we will always have blue Devotion, and so I think it's a very, very underrated uncommon, especially if you're running blue Devotion. It's a blowout. It's 2 mana, counter target anything, counter target spell, unless it's controlled or pays X, where X is our Devotion to blue, which is usually 5 or 6, so nobody usually has 5 or 6 mana open. We are running 2 Heroes Downfalls. That is it's there for mostly Planeswalker removal, but also big creature removal. We are running 2 Sultai Charm. Sultai Charm is, it can basically destroy artifact, enchantment, or a monocolored creature. So it gets rid of Storm Breath Dragon, Courser, Not much else, but there are a bunch of monocolored creatures that are hard to deal with. Oh, Pelucranos, or draw 2 cards and discard a card, which is also another good draw engine. Then we are running 2 Murderous Cuts. Murderous Cut is a great card. It's usually, most of the time, it's 1 black for a destroy target creature, because it's pretty easy to delve 4 cards in this deck. Alright, now on to our Planeswalkers. We are running 2 Ashiok. Ashiok is a insanely good card for what people think of it. It's very, very underrated. Basically, you can steal your opponent's creatures. You can make sure that they don't get the creatures that they want. It's minus 10. Ashiok is actually genderless by the Wizards of the Coast, but its minus 10 is very, very powerful, and it's just an overall great control. And if you get it out on turn 3, that can be a blowout. Alright, we are running 2 Jace the Living Guild Pact. Jace is a very, very good card in this deck. Not only is he 2 Devotion, but he also lets us dig through our library and put stuff in our graveyard so that it makes delving a lot easier. It's also a 4 mana bounce something to their controller's hand, so that's always fun. Alright, now into our land base. I would suggest running 4 Polluted Deltas, but I don't have 4 Polluted Deltas, so I'm only running 1 Polluted Delta. We are running 2 Temple of Mysteries, 4 Temple of Deceits, and then we are running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 islands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swamps, and 3 forests. Sorry. Alright, so that is our main board. It's basically Sultai, or it is Sultai Whip or Sidisi Whip with Blue Devotion as one of our main win conditions. Alright, so this is our sideboard. For our sideboard, it's mostly for more control, for those control matches or against aggro decks. So we have 2 Despise, 2 Drown in Sorrows, which is great for all those tokens against Goblin Rabblemaster, all that stuff. 1 more Sultai Charm in case we need to have another Sultai Charm, in case we're going against a lot of artifacts or enchantments, or we just need that more card draw. 1 more Hero's Downfall, unless in case they are playing a bunch of Planeswalkers. They're running a Walker deck. I think there's, like, right now there's a Rug Walker deck and a Junk Walker deck, or so. I don't know. I'm not too good with the all the clans, but it's Abzan Walkers and Teamer Walkers? I don't know. Alright, so then we're running Bile-Blight. Bile-Blight's a great card. Gets rid of a lot of things that are 3 toughness, and basically with anything with the same name. I believe it works with tokens, so like your Goblin Rabblemaster tokens or your soldier tokens, whatever it may be, in case you're going up against Elspeth. Dark Betrayal is here for our mirror matches. We're running 3 Dark Betrayal. 1 mana, destroy target black creature, so if we're running against Abzan or another whip deck, this is a very good card. And then we are running 3 Disdainful Strokes. We are running these for against decks that are slower, things with big creatures, big spells, maybe mirror matches, anything late game. If we go against a control deck, this is a very, very good card. 2 mana, counter target spell with mana cost 4 or greater. So, this is the deck tech that I have. This is what I am currently running in Standard. I will see if I can update this deck more. I will keep you guys posted. I suggest you build this deck yourself. I find it works very, very well. It's a bit more for the slower players or for the control players. Not very good for the aggro players, but you can make your modifications. I did have this as an aggro deck at one point, but this is the best way I have found that this deck works. And so I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Anything helps, honestly. It helps a tremendous amount. You have no idea. And I hope you have a magic-filled day.